Now, the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has been excluded from peace talks between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin on Friday, and now we know why. The White House press secretary Caroline Levitt confirmed it's because the Russian leader extended the invitation to meet. So, Josh, basically it was because this meeting was at the request of Putin himself. How will this work in Trump's favour in being able to really suss out whether Vladimir Putin is serious or not about ending this war?
Well, it strikes me, first of all, as a little petty on behalf of Volodymyr Zelensky that he's saying no, effectively simply because this was Putin's idea in the first place. I mean, who cares, frankly, whose idea it was? I mean, the notion that we could have all three men in the same room, I personally was very excited about that. As someone who thinks that this war has gone on for way, way too long, as someone who has been calling for U.S. statesmanship and diplomacy to try to find a viable off-ramp, I was hoping that Zelensky and Putin would finally, once for all, get in the same room. So I guess that will wait for another day. Look, Trump has really amped up the rhetoric against Vladimir Putin over the past couple of months. He has had a mixed record historically when it comes to Russia. Some people said he's been a little too friendly rhetorically. The policy has actually always been consistent. He's been very tough on Russia, really going back to his first term. And now the rhetoric is really kind of fully matching the policy as well there. I don't think Putin's going to be particularly receptive there. So it'll be very interesting to see if Trump can actually try to finagle him and actually try to get him to make some sort of concessions there. The basic roadmap for what a deal in Russia-Ukraine, what it actually looks like, to me, I think it's pretty common sense. It's going to require painful concessions on both parties. This is where leaders come in. I mean, this is the ultimate kind of deal here. You know, Trump literally wrote the art of the deal here. He's had amazing success, by the way, on the world stage already. We had this recent Armenia-Azerbaijan peace deal at the White House just last Friday. There was Congo and Rwanda, India and Pakistan, Israel and Iran after the 12-day war. On and on we go. He's had an amazing, amazing run of diplomatic successes trying to foster and secure peace in a very turbulent part of the world there. We'll see if he can do this big deal with Russia and Ukraine, but I definitely would not discount the possibility of it.
Well, I think the world's going to be waiting, standing by with bated breath to see what comes out of this all-important meeting this week. Josh Hammer, good to catch up. Thanks so much for your time.
You bet. Thank you.